on time from break. So thank you. Wait a minute, give yourselves a hand. No one was late, so we all can clap for each other. So there we go, there you go, clap for us, yes, absolutely. So this segment, we're going to talk about the fundamentals of financial accounting. Now, how many of you love accounting? Ledgers, balance sheets, your every spare moment. Let me get to a sheet where I can put in numbers. How many of you?
No, just kidding.
We have one kidder that's not really loving it. So what do you think though? How many of you think it's a good idea not to know where you stand with your money in your business? How many of you think that's a great idea? No, right? Well, then how many of you feel you have an excellent handle on your money? You have an excellent, you know where every penny is at any moment, you can tell. Anyone? Okay, then that's what we're going to do today. There are two basic, most important financial documents that you have to understand to run your business. And one is your balance sheet. We'll talk about that later on. And the other one is your profit and loss statement. And that's what we'll be talking about today. We're going to talk about it for a few minutes, and then we'll actually have you get some hands-on experience with some computers in the back so that you can actually input some real dollars, some of your reality dollars. What do you think profit and loss statement, what would that do? What is that for? What do you think that's for? Fermi.
If you made or you lost money in your business.
If you made or you lost money in your business. Everyone kind of agree with that? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I agree with that.
It sounds right. Well, that's exactly what that is. This is my perfect artist's rendition of a, what is this?
Piggy bank.
A piggy bank. A piggy bank. And so that's exactly what it is money coming in to my bank and money coming out. I didn't know exactly where to put the coming out section there, so it's just kind of a random thing here. So profit and loss, let's try to make it so that it's simple and that it's not this, as someone had actually said, or this is not really rocket science. Sunny mentioned that. So let's try to figure out how we can make this as simple as possible to understand. First of all, let's talk about the titles of profit and loss statements. They can also be called income statements, earnings statement, and operating statement. So those are the four basic titles of this. So if your taxwoman says, where's your income statement? You don't have to say, I don't have one, I've never heard of that. Or operating statement. These are all the same thing. But for our purposes, we are calling it our profit and loss statement. Now, what does a profit and loss statement do? It's a record of your revenues, which is money coming in, minus your expenses. So money coming in and money going out. It's a record of that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's a record of